Hello, everyone, and welcome to Boost Your Business. My name is Miguel, and in this series, I review service based business websites in order to see if I can find things to increase their conversions. And the point of this is that by you going live over these websites with me, you can find things that you can implement on your website as well in order to increase your conversions. So today, I already have a search done for us, and it's Fort Lauderdale Tattoo Shop. So we're just gonna come over here and we're gonna choose. Let me shrink this so it doesn't take up too much screen space. So let's see. We're just gonna roll down Ink Addiction, Bad Fellows, Kraken, Black Honey. I like that name. So we'll review this one. They have a 4.9 on 54 reviews on their Google business profile, so they're doing very well right here. So that's a plus for sure. So let's see how they're doing on their website. All right, so just looking at it right away, there I would say way too much space is taken here at the top. As you can see, it's taking up almost half of my screen. Now, one thing to note that I look at these websites on a 14-inch screen, my laptop, because a lot of times when you look at websites on a larger screen, such as your computer or a TV, you're looking at it on like a 20-inch, 24-inch, 30-inch screen, and most everything is gonna look good when it's so big because you'll have like your white spacing and everything looking smooth. Whenever you go to a smaller screen, you start seeing the problems within a website. If it's not fully responsive or if it's not well optimized for different screen sizes. In this case, I'm pretty sure that if I was to look at this website on a larger screen, this would look a lot nicer. But since I'm looking at it on a smaller screen, you can see that it's literally taking half of my screen and not telling me anything other than Black Honey, which is the name of the company, which is the name of this tattoo shop, Professional Body Art. And then you have the menu over here. And then once again, Black Honey Tattoo Co. So the only thing that I know thus far is that I'm at Black Honey's website and that they do professional body art. I don't know anything else. So what would I change right here? Um, leaving the logo here for sure. I'm gonna shrink it because it's taking up just way too much space. I will leave the professional body art up here, but since I'm going, let me just use a marker. So basically, all of this right here, I'm going to push up a little bit, and then so I'm going to push it up a little bit, and then I'm going to shrink the size of the logo, and I'm going to keep this. I can have it kind of like as a slogan over here next to the logo, and then I'm moving the navigation, I'm moving it right under that. So I could have basically logo here, professional body art here. I'm gonna add my phone number over here, and then like a contact over here, like a contact, or get a free quote or something like that. And then I am going to have on the second line the navigation menu. So and I don't go into all these other pages because the main page is the home page. That's the page that most people are going to to go to when they arrive at your website. So I'm just focusing on the home page for the purpose of these videos. So that's what I would do at the top. Let me see. So they have their Instagram, Facebook, but you can't click on it. So I'm either linking these to the social media profiles or I'm removing them because when people see this icons, they're gonna want to click on it. And if they click on it, it doesn't do anything. They're just gonna say, "Oh, this doesn't work," and they may go back to the Google search or to wherever they got to your website from and just continue looking at another tattoo shop in this case. So I'm either linking it or I'm removing it. The menu itself is fine. Um, I would definitely maybe make the circle around a little bigger so that nothing is being cut off. That's about it. That's the only thing I would change on the menu itself. And then I'm removing this completely because it does absolutely nothing. It's just saying Black Honey Tattoo Co. I already know I'm at Black Honey Tattoo Co. So you shouldn't emphasize so much on your name. Over here, what I will probably do, since I'm gonna have all basically, let me do this one more time. Since all of this is basically gonna be taking up this much space if we do it the way I mentioned, then we're going to have literally all of this space over here, all the way over here as well, obviously. So we're gonna have basically all of this space here to entice the potential client to contact us. So if up here I already gave them the phone number and I gave them um, like a free quote, then over here I may just have a form. When it comes to tattoos, it's very specific what people want. So one thing that I would do, I would have a form up over here, and just instead of repeating my name, I would just say something like, say, it could be an extension of this. So professional body art tattoo shop or something like that in whichever city I am focusing on, in this case, Fort Lauderdale, or award-winning tattoo shop in Fort Lauderdale. And then I am going to have a form that people can fill out. And that form, in this case, since it's tattoos, I'm gonna have an attachment on the form so that people can add images. And basically, from this form, they'll be able to tell me everything that they want. And if it's a quote that they want, then I can provide it to them without, you know, fussing around with on the or going to the phone or anything like that. Um, so outside of that in here, what else would I change? That would pretty much be it. Like I would just make sure that the form button is accentuated so that the background is not taking away anything from it, so that it's visible, so that people know, hey, this is what I need to do next. I'm either going to call them, they have a chat, so I'm either going to call, chat, or do the form. Those are gonna be the three calls to action or the three actions that I want them to do. In other words, I want them to contact me so that I can provide the service that they need. And because right here, right now, if anybody comes here, they're probably just going to go back because nothing is telling you what to do. You have the less chat, which is nice. So if it's a person that likes to chat, then they're going to click here and they're going to send them a message. So that's actually good. But you don't want that as your only form of communication right away when people arrive at your website. You want to give them as many ways as possible to contact you because some people may like chatting, other people may want to get their questions answered right away, so they want to call, and other people may be willing to just send you the information on the form so that you can tell them, yes, we can do this, or no, we cannot do this, or yes, we can do this. This is how much. And then if you have the get a free estimate, that button can just basically lead you directly to the contact form. So you don't have to even create a separate contact form for your get a quote. It can just be lead you down to the contact form. So let's keep going down. Let's see what they have. Opening hours. We are open Sunday. through Saturday. However, artists book according to their own schedules and availability. Okay, so consultations and tattooing are by appointment only. Walk-ins are based on availability. Call ahead. Okay, so here we go. You're telling me to call ahead to book because the hours are basically up to the tattoo artist and their availability. But I don't see a phone number anywhere. So how am I supposed to call you to set that up if you haven't given me a way to call you? So that's an easy one right there. Um, Now I wouldn't have this following the section that we put up here. What I would probably do is either showcase the artist, the tattoo shop artist, or I'm going to have like a gallery or services. One of those three things, because right here we're gonna have a way for them to contact us. Then over here, I want to basically make more connection with that potential client, and those three things will connect. Telling them about my hours is fine, but I could put that down below. Up here, I'm either going to showcase my artists, the work that they've done, or I'm gonna talk about the services. Like, let's say if you do tattoo and then you also do piercing, which is something that a lot of tattoo shops do. I'm going to just mention that over here. Like, okay, we do tattoos, we do piercings, and if there's a specific type of tattoos, I don't know the industry, but if there's a specific type of tattoo that's different, then I'm gonna just say we also do this type of tattoo and that type of tattoo as far as services that I can write about, that I can give information about. And then I would also, wherever I'm at the bottom where I have this information, I would just put the phone number for sure. So I'm gonna have it up here where it follows me everywhere I go on the site, kind of like if you look on mine, you have the phone number up here, and then it follows you everywhere you go. You have the chat right here, and then you have the form right here. So it's kind of like I'm I'm literally copying this formatting, but I'm obviously doing it in a different way just because it's a tattoo shop, not a web design company. Um, and then down here we have the contact us. Got questions? We have answers. Get in touch, yada yada. Please allow 3 to 7 business days for a response and be sure to check your email regularly. Now, that's one thing that I would definitely not be mentioning. Like if I want you to do a tattoo for me, it may not be something that's an emergency, but I probably don't want to wait 3 to 7 days, or I don't want to hear that I may have to wait 3 to 7 days for you to answer a simple message. I mean, I wouldn't even put days on here. I'd rather not say it than have people thinking, oh, damn, I gotta wait 3 to 7 days to get a response from them. I'm just gonna go to another website and I'm gonna send them a message, and hopefully they'll answer me before this 3 to 7 days. Because when people are inspired to do something such as that tattoo, it could be a spur of the moment thing. So if you don't answer right away, then they may just go somewhere else or decide not to do it or whatnot. So when it comes to people contacting you, you definitely want to respond right away. And if you can't, don't mention that it's gonna be 3 to 7 days. I mean, Amazon ships way quicker than that. So nobody has time to be waiting 3 to 7 days for an answer to a specific question. Um, and I'm pretty sure there's exceptions to the rule, but for the purpose of this video, we're talking about conversions. In other words, we want to create as little friction between us and that person being able to reach us so that we can provide the service, so that we can convert them into a client. The information here is good. You put your name, email, subject, your message, and then you submit. They have their email, and then they have the phone number right here, so they're not trying to hide it. So it's just making sure that it's up here as well. And then making sure that it's click to call. Right now, you have to highlight it, click over it on your cell phone if it's your cell phone that you were using. If it's your computer, you have to basically type it into your cell phone. So make a click to call so that it's easy for people to reach you. Um, and then here you just have a rows, which is okay. And you have the directions, so that's good. Let me make sure it works. No. And then I'm subscribing. What am I subscribing to? So right here, I'm just gonna take this off because what are people subscribing to? Either let people know what they're subscribing to, or don't even have this at all. Is it your newsletter? Is it coupons? Is it discounts? What is it that they're subscribing to? So I would just describe it or take it away. Um, 2009, so they probably haven't updated in a while, and it was created using Wix. So this website was probably created by the owner of the shop. So considering it's actually not too bad. All this white spacing here is obviously a waste of space. People may think if they arrive, they go down to the bottom of the page and they see this, they're just gonna click back and leave. So I'm definitely adding a footer with my navigation in here. And I don't know what this is supposed to be. Come visit us. Um, so just going back over it over here, I'm shrinking the space that this is taking, that the logo is taking, and the professional body art, the slogan. I'm just gonna move it up here, take up less space. I'm gonna add the phone number over here. Let me just use my so logo here, phone number over here, or I mean the professional body art and text, then my phone number here, and then I get a free quote over here. Then this is going to be moved to basically the second line, and from here down is all going to be my hero. So my hero section, my header image, and the information that I mentioned before, which I will do a form over here, and then over here I'm just gonna, instead of saying Black Honey Tattoo Company, I'm just going to say tattoo shop in Fort Lauderdale, award-winning tattoo shop, or something that's not that lets people know what it is that we do instead of just repeating my name. And then over here, I'm going to have images of my artist and a small description. And then I'm gonna have a gallery as well of all the artwork that we've done, of all the tattoos that we've done. And I'm going to lower this section to the bottom, going to add the actual phone number so that people can contact us. And that's pretty much it for this page. So if you like this video, be sure to share it, like it, subscribe to the channel, and if you have a website that you'd like me to review, leave it on the comments below, and I'll review it free of charge. And if you don't like leaving comments on YouTube, on a public forum, then go ahead and contact me directly at uniquewebdesigner.com. And as always, unique is